Slice of life. Countless shows have sprouted up with this genre, some of which were very good, like Daily Life of High School Boys or Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and maybe some others. This is what I can think of. But if there's one tag I absolutely adore, it is definitely not this. Personally, I always think it's very boring to sit through all this filler arcs and melodramatic scenes, going to the karaoke, boy spilling his spaghetti every time he's with this girl. Whenever he's supposed to man the hell up, he just crumbles. And that's why I have a problem with that. And Bollywood. This isn't about me, but it kind of is. So when I see plain titles alluding to the joy of friendship and thrill of summer and yada yada, I'm always very skeptical to get into it. Sometimes my hunch is on point and it's just another trash show that I don't know who watches it. While sometimes it kind of surprises me. This time, I'm glad that it was a surprise. It was a big surprise. Summertime Rendering. When I saw this title and cast of characters looking very plain, I mean, apart from this heterochromic guy, can I see that anything is happening? But I still went into it, even though all the while downloading this, I was getting these flashbacks of slice of lives that I sat down through in my early days. Like, oh, here we go again. Another budding romance with nothing but filler arcs and episodes leading to a festival at the end where the MC has this massive reveal, but ultimately chokes once again, failing to proclaim his love for MC Rella, and everyone is left unsatisfied. But one episode into this, and I'm like, shit, bro. For a breakdown, MC finds out that his childhood friend that supposedly drowned was actually murdered, and the murderer turns out to be this little girl living down the street. So what he does is he gathers his mates to go bust up her whole family. Later, he learns that another murderer, is coming to visit his front door. So he peeps in on his little sister that's in the bathroom to make sure she's still naked, and she kills him for it. Everything I've said so far really happens. It really does happen. It's 100% true. Ish. But do you really think the MC would die at the beginning of his own anime? Do? Great. Looking through tags. No isekai. Sorry guys, this isn't an isekai. Luckily for him, he has these eyes, I guess, that bend the fabric of space-time reality, and he travels back once again to feel some boobs. No judgment for me, man. I mean, any man would do the same. But later on, he learns that the sister that everyone thought was dead, that one that got murdered by that little kid, yeah, she's still alive, and she was just sleeping on the beach this whole time. And when MC finds out about it, everyone in town dies. Okay. If you're confused, I'll give you a moment to process all that, because we're heading into deeper territory here. We're diving deeper into that forest. Are you ready? Okay. So it turns out that the island he lives on is actually being invaded by black people, whom are described as otherworldly beings that take photos of people before killing them and dressing up like them, because there's a fat, hungry leech living under the island. You got that, bro? Okay. Good. If I'm being confusing and like you're just trying to wrap your head around this plot, I think it'd be better if you watch the anime so you can understand that, yeah, I'm not just fibbing, I'm not telling lies, mostly. And if you've already watched this, then you already know that my words are kind of, on track to what actually happened. The whole anime is confusing. At the beginning, when you have to learn everything, it's still confusing. But that's why I kind of sat down through it, because I'm not going to call an anime trash without trying to understand why I should call it trash. If not, I'd just be a retard. So I became more invested into it. Summertime Rendering was looking to me like another ReZero, at least from the beginning. I was expecting like another Subaru. But this actually shocked me-ish. The differences are very plain to see here. One, it doesn't take place in a fantasy world, I mean clearly. And two, the MC is way better than Subaru. Anyway, this guy, Shinpei, a wannabe chef, is tasked with defending his home from these invaders, making the most of his ability to travel back in time after his death to make plans, plots, make timetables, calculating the age of the universe and all that, trying his utmost best to learn about the situation before he dies once again and returns to the past, hoping to, make more progress in stopping them. And this right here already won me over for his character. I mean, his character kind of transformed this whole anime into a detective kind of thing where he's searching for clues and reading between the lines, standing between life and death, not just for him but his whole family and island. Stakes are heavy, and I love that. I really love that. Heavy story, heavy stakes, stained with blood and betrayal that you just have to see to understand. Understand what you ask? Okay, look at this. Shinpei divided by Subaru. I'm no mathematician, but I quite believe that Subaru is way too small a denominator to divide this mountain of a man, this beast, this legend, Shinpei. Either that or my math is wrong somewhere here. Well, I just want to say the story isn't finished, and I think they've got more in store for us here. If you think that you might want to, catch up quickly before the thing ends, I understand that many other great shows now are out, but maybe just give it a 2 episode look through. It's quite short. I watch my anime in like 1.3 speed, so I'm a speed demon. Thanks for watching.